My friend, I can't think like your doctor. We cannot reason the same because we are two different people. So we cannot reason the same. Okay? Get me well. You were asking me about salts and hypertension. Me personally, I always add salt in my water. You see, always. Why is it? So that my pressure is down. But I had hypertension before. So why is it so that yours raises whenever you take salts? In science, or in your system there, in your body, from the feet to the head, where salt goes inside, then water follows. So the problem is with your kidneys. They are not filtrating well. So you cannot excrete this salt through the kidneys. Therefore, you will retain the salts, then water follows, then high blood pressure raises. So the problem is with your kidneys, okay? But there is no way how salts are related with hypertension, because actually salts will help you to recover from this hypertension. But the problem is the kidneys that are clogged with the sugar. Okay, remember when I was teaching about the kidneys, I told you kidneys are made up of cells called nephrons. So in the nephron, inside the nephron, there is a sieve called glomerula, you know. So in that glomerula, it is where all kind of filtration is done. You get my point? So if these glomerulars clogged by sugar, so the kidney starts failing to filtrate well. Remember, this filtration is measured in percentages. That is how actually we know the failure stage of the kidney. That you have a kidney failure of stage 1, stage 2, blah blah, you know. So the problem is not salt. The problem is the sugar that is clogging your glomerulars. Now you cannot filtrate this salt, or you cannot excrete water well. You get my point? Tubiddemu mu Luganda, obuzibu si munnyo, okay? Obuzibu sukaali akwata mu busengejja buli obw'omu nsigo. Bw'akwata mu busengejja obwo, ensigo eba tekyasobola kufulumya bulungi. Therefore, ogenda ku retaining omunnyo. When you retain salt, then water follows. Then your blood volume will go up. Therefore, pressure. But if your kidneys are okay, there is no way how you cannot take water with the salt. Always hydrate with water and salt. You see, I always do this every single day. Okay? Yongeramu omunnyo mu mazzi. Teguliko oba mufumbe oba mubisi. Salt is salt. Salt is sodium and chloride. Regardless it is cooked or not cooked, salt is salt. It doesn't change its form. Okay? It is sodium and chloride. So don't be fooled. Don't be lied. Okay? The problem you're having is the kidneys that are starting to shut down pole pole. They are shutting down mpola mpola. So this is the fact that doctors will never tell you. They will tell you, kendeza omunyo. Try to reduce the amount of salts you are taking in. But the issue is, the problem is not salt. The problem is the sugar which clogged your which is clogging your glomerulars, so now you cannot filtrate. So you fail to filtrate, you retaining salt. When you retain salt, then water follows, then after water follows, the blood volume go up. Never forget, when we are making or in a synthesis of blood, there is hemoglobin, there is sodium and chloride, then there is water and some other. So when you retain salt and water, you're making the blood volume going up, therefore high blood pressure. You gotten my point? Hey, banange mnamasaka ayogedde oluzungu mukubira obugalo naku zino nina oba mukyoli oba mukiba naye musajja ndi bubi temuŋŋamba mbu nkubye embogo bantu bange. Anyway, mbaagala nnyo naye teweerabira. Always move with your water n'omunyu nyenyaamu, then take a sip every after 30 minutes. Okay, amazzi yongeramu omunyu gajja kuyamba nnyo okugafunamu. You know, yes, gajja kuyamba nnyo gafunamu kuba gwalina ensigo nga namu omubiri bwe gunaate gwetaaga munnyo ojja gufuka. Actually ne kano kankaddemu nkamugambe, my friend, you will excrete salt through feces, through sweats, through tears, through saliva, and which other way? There are 5 ways of excreting salt. But the question is, how do you excrete sugar? Where does the medicines for sugar take the sugars? Ask these questions to your doctors. Whenever you eat that matoke, you will get potassium from matoke. Then the wastes from matoke they will go in the large intestines up to the colon. Then you will take it to the toilet. Even if you let's suppose you took greens, you will get the vitamins, everything. Then the waste products, they will go into large intestines to the colon. Then you will excrete it. But my question always is, where does sugar goes? Where does your body take the sugar if you don't use that sugar? Don't forget that sugar is like fuel. Sugar is like a source of energy in our body, so that you can perform tasks. So if you eat that sugar, if you take that sugar and you doesn't do any work, my friend, you are totally messing up your system. Anyway, salute.